Hello friends, I am Abhay. You know it very well through my Facebook post that today on September 10, 2022, there was an interview for the post of political science guest at Dawat College, University of Delhi. The interview was scheduled at 2 in the afternoon, and as per the rule, as per the notification, candidates were supposed to reach between 2:30 to 1:30. I reached the college in time, and there were around 9 candidates. After 2, the interview started, and my number was 5th. So when I entered, my CV was already there with the expert, and in the interview board, if I am correct, there were at least 3 women members and 1 male member. The first question after entering the room and taking the seat was asked that, have you taught anywhere? So I replied that yes, I have taught political science for 4 semesters, that is almost 2 years, at NCWEB under Delhi University. NCWEB office is very close to Dawat College, and both Dawat College and NCWEB both are under Delhi University. That is very important fact that should be noted. But a women member who was sitting very close to me, she put me the first question: what is the full form of NCWEB? And as far as my memory is concerned, my knowledge is concerned, that lady was perhaps the principal of Dawat College. I was really shocked when I was asked to give us the full name of NCWEB. Friends, I have done PhD. My PhD was awarded in 2020. I have done double masters. I have written hundreds of articles. I write in several languages: English, Urdu, Hindi. My areas of interest are minority affairs, Indian Muslims, social justice, human rights. Instead of asking questions on my areas of interest or giving me opportunity to express myself about what I have been reading, what is my interest, the first question the distinguished member has asked: please define, please give me the full form of NCWEB, non-collegiate board for women's education, something like that. When that question was asked, I felt really humiliated. A person who has given almost 4 decades, 3 to 4 decades to academics, a person who is continuously writing, reading, if that candidate enters the interview board, the first question is asked, what is the full form of NCWEB? dear friends, tell me honestly, is NCWEB and its full form, the full name, is anything related to political science syllabus? I even said that I have taught 4 semesters at NCWEB. The first paper I taught is comparative politics. The second paper I taught was international relations. The third paper I taught was comparative thoughts. And the fourth paper recently I have taught is Indian government and politics. And as a responsible teacher, I teach only those syllabus which are listed in syllabus. I do not read any guidebook, any kunji. No. So I said you could ask any questions, any reading, you can discuss any ideas with me. But what was the first question from the board? It was, what is the full form of NCWEB? And the distinguished member, the women member is saying, calm down, don't get agitated, relax. In fact, by putting those words, she is trying to make me more uncomfortable. See, I have taught 4 semesters. That means that I have almost covered 50% of political science. And the paper which I have taught, they are designed by the same university. I am not teaching somewhere else. Not a single question was asked about comparative politics. What is comparative politics? What D. Karamani has to say. There is also reading by Manoranjan Mohanty. There is a definition about authoritarianism. There is democracy, totalitarianism, political parties, globalization, nothing. Even in international relations, we have taught realism, neo-realism, liberalism, neoliberalism, gender approach to politics, even Marxism to international politics. I have even taught A.G. Frank, Wallenstein. I have also taught, what should I say, the history of Europe from First World War onwards. I have taught Cold War. I have taught even the recent debate of Indian politics, in Indian foreign policy. But nothing is asked, nothing from them. In comparative politics, comparative thought, I have taught Aristotle, Machiavelli, J.S. Mill, Karl Marx, Gandhi, Lohia, even Ambedkar, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Nothing is asked. What is asked? What is the full form of NCWEB? Friends, if I had not uttered the word NCWEB, they would have asked, what is the bus number that you have taken to reach from my locality to JNU? They could have even asked that what is the auto number that you have taken from, let's say, Vishwavidyalaya to college. I don't know. This is a farce, I am telling you. And then another distinguished member, the male member, has asked me, I don't know from where he has got the questions, what is the difference between finance bill and money bill? Dear friends, has my work anywhere related to this question? Tell me. I broadly am interested in social justice, minorities. Is there any section, there is any reading in Indian politics where money bill and finance bill is discussed at length? There may be some passing reference here and there. The distinguished scholars has not asked approaches to Indian politics. The big name of Indian politics, Kothari, even Sudipto Kaviraj. No, money bill and finance bill. I don't know what is happening at Delhi University and the Dawat Ram College. The reason why I am bringing my matter to you is not that I should be given job or I am begging job. I am just drawing the attention of the deterioration, the corruption, the bankruptcy of the academic life of Delhi University, particularly in political science, which is headed by an intellectually bankrupt person. The head has got some questions in his head and he is throwing those questions everywhere. Is this the way to conduct the interview? In any good interview, first the candidate should be given a space to express himself. The question should begin with that what is your interest, what are you reading, and from my areas of interest questions should be asked and I should be judged. For example, I work on Indian Muslim, and if somebody is working, let's say on globalization, and in the interview board if I ask a question, tell me the difference between Shias and Sunnis, will that person will be able to answer that? Is this the right way to conduct the interview? And the person who is given the responsibility to head the department, the distinguished department of political science, has no clue about what is there in the 4 papers, and from a sky, from somewhere, he has brought this question. What is the difference between finance bill and money bill? He basically, the head seems to have worked prepared for competitive examination, and when he did not crack that competitive examination, somehow through this means or that means he has entered academic world, and he doesn't have any temperament to even initiate a discussion with a scholar. Dear friends, there is also important thing that I want to draw to your attention, that why the same expert, the same head is visiting each and every interview. Why? Where is it written? Where is it written? Why he is going everywhere? In the department of political science, Delhi University, there are number of teachers. Why they are not made experts? Even in this country, there are hundreds of teachers. Why they are not made experts? Why that single person, the head, who is intellectually bankrupt, is going everywhere and he is asking the same question? What is the difference between money bill and finance bill? Tell me, friends, this is the way to conduct interview? I brought this matter to you so that you should decide whether I deserve that post or not. You decide, and I challenge the intellectually bankrupt member to have his position cleared. He should come and he should enter into a dialogue. If he is so willing to conduct interview, that interview should be conducted in public, and there should be a fair inquiry into this academic corruption, that why one person is going everywhere and why he is, and that person is humiliating candidate. I spent whole my day. We don't have any money to pay our rent, to buy foods and grains. Somehow we take money, borrow money from our friends. We go to college, and in the college we are humiliated. And you know, in the interview, the male member has said that he should be taken out from the room. He asked somebody from outside, and that person came as if that I was being dragged out of the room. Nobody touched me, but he tried his best to humiliate me. And he also said nonsense. This is the way to deal with, to talk, to initiate discussion with a scholar who is equally qualified, who also holds a PhD, whose articles are also published under peer review, and who is more socially committed than the person who is asking the question. The reason why I have brought this issue to you, so that you decide whether I am wrong, and if I am not wrong, please just spread this word and come together, speak up and fight against this academic mafia. We must stand united. We must fight for social justice. We must fight for academic credibility. These intellectually bankrupt people have completely spoiled the system. Delhi University is in fact going down. Its standard is going down. Why? Because there is a deep problem of nepotism. So this is my issue. This is my, what should I say, matter, and I have brought it to you, and I request that the concerned authority should look into my grievances and should take actions against all those who have humiliated me. Thank you very much. I hope that I have been able to explain my point. Please circulate, please spread my words, and my words are also your words. Let's come together and fight for the democratization of academic spaces. Thank you very much. Thank you.